What's up, guys? John Sanders with Limitless Hoops. Alright, hey, thanks for watching our little show. I really appreciate you guys. It's a fun thing. I think it'll transform into something big sooner or later, but you guys are trying to do the same thing in your lives, and I know it. Alright, you hope that your little basketball passion grows into something great one day, and that's what I believe every great person wants hope, or hoped throughout the course of them becoming great. I think that there are very few people in life who didn't really want something and then they became like rich or famous or like highly skillful. I think most people in, like, let's say the NBA, that they wanted to be great at basketball. Right? There are some outliers, of course, like maybe Joel Embiid, who didn't know about basketball till later, Giannis, something like that. But for the most part, people had a huge desire. And when you look at that, that's like what I would say 99% of those that were successful wanted to be that successful. And if you look at the other realm of society, how many people just in general want to be highly successful? I think it goes down to like 5 to 10% of people who even want it, let alone are willing to try it, right? So that's a strange stat. So make sure that you put yourself in the 99% category so you can have a chance, at least a chance to make it. All right. What's up, Kieran and Declan Louth? I see you in the comment section. Taz, what's up, baby? All right. Let's begin. What are we talking about? We got our basketball tournament. It's on the site, ready to go, ready to book. All right, it's going to be on the 17th of December. All right, and that will be one of our last things because we have a workout tonight. Let me dropped it. Let me go ahead and just mark it out real quick. Okay, so we have. I want to say this accurately. We got workout tonight in Broomfield. Workout in Broomfield and Aurora on Wednesday. Workout in Broomfield and Aurora on Friday. All right. Then next Monday, no workouts. I don't know what's going on. All right. Then next Wednesday, only a workout in Aurora, but we have our quarterly party here in the Westminster area. All right. And then on that Friday, we only have a workout in Aurora. So looks like this week is basically the last week of workouts, except for our Sunday, the December 17th game, and on the 20th, they give us the 20th. All right, a workout in Aurora and in Broomfield. All right, so that's the schedule. So it's looking like we have basically like 4 more workouts before winter break. So make sure that you show up to these. Make sure that you show out when you get there, and also make sure that you sign up for the basketball tournament. All right, it should be local, but you never know with those things. All right, next thing, we got our travel stuff. What's up, Teo Trujillo? I see you, baby. We got our travel stuff. I put out the questionnaire to everybody to see what people wanted to do, and you have until the end of the year to tell me. Then I'll tell everyone the results, and we'll just go by that. So if we have like 10 people that want to go to Ohio, we're going to Ohio. If not, then we just won't. If no one wants to go anywhere, we can't get 5 at any place, then we won't go any place. It's up to you guys. I'm not going to push the situation. All right. So it's up to you guys. We'll just figure it out, and we'll do that. And again, I want a ton of people so that these aren't even decisions. I want so many kids that like people are begging to have this happen. So where I can say, heck, we're going to Mars. And people are like, I'll go. And we have enough people because we have 1,000 people on our team. So, you know, someone's always willing to go. So that's what I really want, but we don't have that quite yet. So right now it's just first come, first serve. Whoever wants it, whoever got it, whoever doesn't want it, then we don't got it. All right. Our party, I said, is on December 13th. Make sure that you sign up for that and show up. And this is one of the only times that you get to use your coins to purchase some merchandise, but you can also use cash or debit card once we get there to buy maybe your family some Christmas gifts, maybe. Think about it. All right. But we also talk about our travel stuff, and I'll hype everyone up for the travel stuff. That's what I do. All right. And then we will also honor our top 10 in attendance. And if you look at that attendance list, if you want to look at the attendance list, all right, the attendance list is on our website, all right, and our website looks like, I don't need that page. Yeah, it looks like this. All right, so we go here and then we go to local games. Why local games? Because I don't know, there's only so many slots. All right, but if we click there and then click on team rosters, it'll bring you to our team roster page. And when you get to scroll down and see that Teo's still in the lead. I did not think that it would survive all this time. He got off to a huge start over Noah, but he's kept it since. Noah's 3.5 back. 3.5 back from the leader. But Kieran is right there as well. And those are our top three. Then we have Declan and Romello, and then a surprise one in Joey. Came out of nowhere. And then Trent is our next guy. But all this stuff starts over again at the end of the year, so get in your last licks right now. But the top 10, whoever the top 10 are, they will get a prize, all right? And we'll get the prizes as like coins so you can get extra stuff so you can buy whatever you want, basically, all right? So heads up for all that, and all that's coming your way. And is there anything else on the list to talk about? When? This is a tough question, okay? Because I've been talking to those semi-pro guys, and it got me thinking of this one quote. If not now, then when? And also the other one is like, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. And also this other quote that says, what does the last one say? It says, beware, sometimes later can become never. All right? And all those things hit on this one fact is, when? When are you going to become this pro player that works so hard? I mean, like, because you can't do it when you're like 1 year old, even though Tiger Woods did it then. But no, you can't do it then because, that'll be like your parents forcing you to do it, right? Okay. How about when you're two? Nah, of course not when you're 2. How about 3, 4, 5? Of course not. You're too little. Just let him be a kid. You're right. Of course. But 6 years old. Here we go. Now, 6 years old, we started our book, right? Actually, it starts at 3, but whatever. Start with this book and just do these workouts. But no, I'm only a kindergartner. I can't even reach the rim. Well, you're right about that. Okay. Then we'll start in first grade where we have these books now. All right. Nope, not first grade, not second grade, not third grade. Why? Because we can't travel. We can't play against the best players. We just started out. Hey. Let us just slow down. All right. So obviously we can't do it before fourth grade. Obviously you can't fully go before fourth grade. You can't fully divest into it because you have school. But what kind of school do you have? What are you doing in school in third grade? I don't know, but anyway, you can't do it. How about from 4th through 8th grade? Well, you're not quite a pro yet, so you shouldn't be doing pro things. Okay, so you're not going to go there because you're not a pro. Why would you be doing what Kobe did when you're not a pro? So obviously you're not going to go between them. How about high school? Nope, high school is too much work. Way too much homework. You have so much homework in high school. Plus, now you have a girlfriend. Now you have a car. Now you have all these other things that you're trying to balance, man. Sorry, can't do it in high school. But once I get to college, I'll do it. Then you get to college, and it's a lot. It's a ton. It is a ton. You get so dead tired all day long. Just the average person spends 6 hours on their sport, and if they happen in a sport, then you have to go and study all this stuff. You can't work out like a pro then because you think that you already are, but you can't put in anything extra. You're working as hard as the lowest person on your team. You can't put in extra. Some people do. Those people are special though. Those people aren't you. They have extra energy somehow. I don't know why I couldn't do it, but once I became a pro, I was ready to do it. But then you grow up and you become these semi-pro guys, and they say that they can't make it to our workouts all the time because they have jobs. They have a kid. They have things to do now. And they still have these NBA plans, but they think once they sign that contract that they'll be an NBA player. But I can tell you right now, I went overseas and I didn't become that player then either. And all you do when you get older is you wish you were in third grade again. Back when all you had to do for homework was freaking color and do long division. And you actually had 5 hours on your hand that you just spent doing nothing. We all wish that we were that young again because life was so easy then. But that's not what people think when they were actually in those grades. When people are actually in those grades, they think about fear. They think about not overdoing it to their kid. They think about that long division homework that is so freaking hard. So, if not now, when? When are you going to try your hardest? When are you going to start doing that effort that you think that you would do if you ever made the NBA? When? All right? Anyways, with that said, when are we going to switch this frame? Right now. All right. We got fall forward as our quote of the day. All right. Now look. I know trust falls go backwards, right? All right. And if you fall forward, you might hit your face, right? This is not very literal, but it kind of is. Okay. If you're in a race and you're running and you're going to stumble at all, you might as well stumble forward, right? But what this is meant to say is, if you are going to fail, you might as well fail and learn from it so that your falling wasn't in vain. All right. So if you must fall forward. All right. So that if you must fail so that you are going in a forward direction and getting better. All right. So you learn from your mistakes. You get braver each time because you've already been there before. All right. Fall forward, fall forward, fall forward. So if you must fall, you don't always have to fall. You can just run forward, right? Fall forward. Don't have it be a setback. Don't have it be a mental block. Don't have it be like, oh my God, this is like the worst day of my life. And then you just like aren't motivated anymore. No, because you failed, you're gonna work even harder each time, right? Fall forward. You can fall, but just make sure that you fall forward. Let's check our itinerary. All right, itinerary today. We got the stuff in the future is twist passes, no look passes, one-on-one defense only. Closeouts to slides, mid-post series, post progression. Make sure that you guys are posting those videos online. Make sure that you're doing that ahead of time before we get to the actual workout. You can find all the drills online on limitlesshoops.com and click on curriculum and then click on drills to see videos of those drills. And then if you want to see the past stuff, or if you haven't worked on the past stuff, make sure that you work on it. I have Weston. Yes, he's working on this stuff, and he just posted this stuff. So he did it in the workouts, and then he's doing that stuff afterwards. So you can do it either way. You can do this stuff before we do it, and then during, and then after, or just one or the other. But anyways, the stuff that we did in the past: clap dribble, pick and roll, flip flop, fly drill, trick dribbles, press break, give and go, triangle cuts for shots. The stuff that we're doing tonight. We got judgment shots, 7-minute shooting, cops and robbers, pump fake, escape dribble, battle ropes, and then backward alley-oop. For backward alley-oop, we throw the ball off the backboard to ourselves or to a partner, catch it in the air, relocate it, and then shoot either way. And then for judgment shots, we're going to judge each other's shots. We're going to stand like this so we can judge it from the front or from the side. I'll tell you how to do it, whether their hand is straight, whether they extend, whether they their knees are straight. I'll tell you some small thing, and you just say yes or no, and then we just rotate shooters. All right? And then for the other ones, let me see. I don't think I have... Oh, yeah. 7-minute shooting and stuff like that. All right? I'll show you videos of these things, but first, let's check out the homework. So for the homework... we got Taz doing some dribbling, Joey doing some triple cross repeat. What's up, Weston? I just mentioned your name. Joey double bounce between the legs. Nice job. Joey scissor dribbles. Noah and Joey with the Phil Handy drill. Free throws. I saw you, Weston as well. And if you look down low enough, not on this page, but you get to see an example of the 7-minute drill, because Kieran just topped a new level in the 7-minute drill. All right, congratulations to Kieran. I sent it out to everybody already. He got 27. He got his best 7-minute drill record. What is your best 7-minute drill record? And are you even trying to get these records? All right, who's trying to get their best 7-minute time? Because let's just go down the list real quick. Here's the best 7-minute drill times right here. The number one time is 43 by Sean Smith. I'm not worried about that time. He was a pro when he did it. But I would love to see if these semi-pro guys can reach that number. That's a crazy number. But then we have Gavin hit 30 of them. Gavin's now in high school. All right, and then we have Kieran hit 27 of them. So he's 3 behind Gavin's top score for the small kids. But he also tied Gavin's previous score right there, 27, but there goes Kieran's 26. Who is on this list? Has anyone ever got 20 before besides Kieran getting 25, Kieran getting 21? I mean, we have Taz getting 23 threes? Oh, he says he got 23. I got to move him up then. Okay. All right. Then we got Blake Bastani with 21. Kieran with 19. Then we got Connor Rush with 18. That is Connor's highest one right there. Connor just got player of the game in his first game of the season as a junior. I think he scored 26 points. Congratulations to Connor out there. 7-minute drill from Taz, 17 right there. Let's see what we have. Connor right there. But it goes all the way down to, just to get on the list, I mean, 6? Right there, 6. Can you get 6 of them? And then just add your name to the list. So we respect everyone's 7-minute drill score. If you want to do that, all that stuff is on the website. You've got in 22. Did you film it and post it and say 22 afterwards? I'll add it, dude. But yes, to find the drill stuff, you go right here, click on challenges. And then as it comes up, you get to click on one of these challenges right there where it says, nope, higher, 7-minute drill right there. It's the 9th one on the short challenges. All right, and then it'll show you it'll say what to do, and it'll show you the example plus all those videos that I just went through. All right, but make sure that you post it to our homework section and put up in shiny bright lights how many that you got. All right, well, send me the video, text it to me, put it in our thing. I will definitely add it. All right, going back to the itinerary. So that was the 7-minute drill. We also, though, have cops and robbers, pump fake to escape dribble, and battle ropes. And now I will show you those. This is cops and robbers. Place the ball down. As soon as he touches it, sprint. Again, try not to trick people. You want to be sprinting. You want them to sprint after you. Don't just pump fake at the ball, guys. You're not trying to trick to win. And also, the people chasing him down, catch him. Try to get a block or a steal. I don't care. Sprint up to it, because I know it's equally hard to score with small guys than it is big guys, dude. All right. So make sure that you guys are chasing as fast as you possibly can. Next one, pump fake to escape dribbles. Pump fake, boom. Okay, don't cross your legs on this one. It's just like a defensive slide. There you go, pull up and shoot. That's a decent one. 1, 2, boom, boom, pull up and shoot. 1, 2, pull up and shoot. All right, that's what we're doing for that drill. Last one that I'm going to show you. You got battle ropes. Make sure that you just use your wrist. Make that rope move as fast as you possibly can, okay? All right. And those were all the drills. You saw the homework. I'm going to skip ahead. I think. Never mind. Nah. Let's stick to the order. We got our story of the day. Watch it.
There's reality and there's pretend time. Throughout games and practices, we must distinguish between what's real and what's not, if we are to maximize our potential and the game's influence in our lives. Coaches may yell, our team may lose, and it may all seem like a war, but it's not. It's a game that is meant to test our resolve.
You know who needs to see that? All these adult league players that I play with. I mean, seriously. I know kids have a hard time distinguishing between real and fake and things like that where it's dude, it's just a game, Billy. It's just a game, right? Don't cry about it. But adults be trying to fight and stuff at games. They take it so seriously. But okay, I think that there's a few levels to this, okay? There's the player that doesn't take anything seriously. I think he's on the bottom, okay? So there's the player who thinks that it's all lame. Even reality's lame. Whatever. I don't care about nothing. All right, that guy's lame. You should definitely care about something, okay? But then there's the people that they will that they care about things in life, but they don't care about the game stuff. They can distinguish between those two. And I think that those people are soft. Then there's the people who care more about the game than life. And they're this game means so much. And then they can't back out of it. Okay, those guys are competitive. They're great natured. I like it. I don't even know. They might be tied with the people who are who don't care about basketball and only care about life. They may be the same. I don't know. But the people who can balance the two and care a ton about basketball, it means everything, and then right after the game go, it doesn't mean anything. You might think of them as kind of crazy to be able to switch back and forth, but I think that they're the superior of everybody. Because that's who I try to be myself. Now I can get emotionally into it occasionally, but for the most part, I try to just really, really care about the game while the game is going on, no matter what the game is. Do I act silly sometimes? Absolutely. And so maybe I don't take it as seriously as I should during the games, but I think I'm pretty much up there, okay? And then do I completely wash it away after the game? Not always. I definitely carry it with me. Like, it'll make me have like a bad night maybe, or like a great night maybe, because I'll feel like kind of high on myself, or like super down about myself, right? And so I do carry some remnants. But for the most part, I can let it go. And I can really, really bring it during the games. And I think that that's the balancing act. That's where you can not only be a great competitor, but also be sane and not go insane. All right. So that's that. Let's move on to, we got our trivia right after this, I believe. Let's talk about this. I want to talk about this before trivia, yes. Oh, and we'll also talk about the movie of the day. But this right here, I think that this is so interesting, man. Like, why swinging the ball is valuable. All right. I didn't know the numbers of it, but I think it's pretty logical. And I think of it as logical when I'm on defense. Okay. Now I'm gonna stop the music so you can hear me. All right. When you're playing defense and you're guarding someone and you're like right on him, would you rather him pass and then cut again and then cut again and then get the ball back, pass and then cut again and then cut again and then get the ball back, pass, cut again, get the ball back? Or would you rather him just catch the ball the first time with you right on him and then shoot right in front of your face? I think it's pretty obvious as a defender, you would prefer him just jacking up the first shot he sees. It would really alleviate a lot of like painstaking defense that you would have to play. Your rebounding would be better because like you can see your man. You don't have to go through screens. You can play offense quicker now. Your hand is in his face rather than like maybe you won't be guarding him because it's hard to stick with him, right? So since that's the case, when you're on offense, shouldn't you be like getting the ball from side to side, making them move? And so that to me alone is enough reason to swing the ball. All right, but it even goes further, where now there's also psychology in it with your teammates. And when someone doesn't touch the ball, they start to get a little disgruntled. And I'm not talking about getting shots up. I'm like, they don't even touch the ball on offense. I mean, like, at least involve them in a pick and roll. Like, you don't need to pass to them. Just make them feel like they are important a little bit. And when they don't get that way, then they don't play defense. And maybe you can do without them on offense, maybe, right? But can you do without them if they're not guarding their man? If they're not rebounding? If they're not getting back in transition D? And if they're not helping you out when your man drives around you? All right? Nah. You're going to need them at some point in time. So you got to involve them, right? So 1, to make the defense tired. 2, to involve your teammates. But 3, it's just to get the best possible shot and to higher that efficiency. All right? And then 4, it's time of possession. You want the ball more than they have the ball. All right? Now, it is hard, especially when I put you guys into impossible situations because maybe you're not good enough. Or maybe you are good enough, but your teammates aren't. Or maybe all you guys are good enough, but the other team is way too good. Right? And you get in these situations where you can't even pass one time. And I understand. But what I don't understand is the few times when we do play against lower teams, we just go. And maybe now you're like, well, now I'm just super excited because I get a chance to score. I never see the basket. I'm just going to score now. Okay, and it's like, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, but they did some stats. And this is the thing. They took stats on like the USA Olympic team and why we keep losing. And then they looked at the NBA teams. They looked at the teams that pass more versus pass less. And that while it's not always true, some teams don't pass at all and they do iso ball that they score a lot. And some teams that pass the ball a lot end up shooting bad shots and they don't score that much. Maybe because they're also just like taking too much time. But overall, the teams that swing the ball score more points. And they also looked at the San Antonio Spurs, who are like the number one team in like swinging the ball. Okay, they're always the number one team. They have like offenses in there, and they said that some of this is because there's not coaches that are allowed to coach in the NBA because they keep getting fired. So they're not allowed to put in a whole system. But the Spurs happen to have a full system, right? Same with the Heat, right? But the Spurs, they pass the ball the most. But they looked at these people who have been on multiple teams, and when the Spurs were one of their stops, that was always their highest shooting percentage year. All right? It was always like, yeah, I was on these other teams, but when I was on the Spurs, my shooting percentage went up. Why? Because they were getting open shots. All right? When you pass the ball around and swing it, you get open shots. You show that you're patient. You show that you know the game of basketball. So we got to get to this level. Swinging the ball is a very, very valuable thing. And again, I play with those semi-pro guys now. They don't swing the ball. It's whoever brings the ball up the court, either him or the next dude is shooting. And it's going to be off of 7 dribbles. And maybe you can't stop one-on-one, but like you can stop them 1-on-5. Yeah. It's pretty easy to stop that once you get into a real game with like people who know what they're doing. So we gotta watch this. We gotta watch this. Don't fall for the James Harden and Kyrie Irving trap. You're not them. All right? And even them, they screw up their teammates too. All right? Anyways, let's go to the trivia question of the day. Trivia question today. We got Austin Maxon leading the way. Great job, Austin. Let's see if anyone can catch up. Today's trivia question is brought to you by Wilt Chamberlain. All right, may he rest in peace. But he brought the question, so we're going to make the question about him. What team did Wilt Chamberlain join after playing for the Harlem Globetrotters? That's the question. What team did Wilt Chamberlain join after playing for the Harlem Globetrotters? First person to answer wins. Whoever wins the most wins a coin for the month. Last month's winner was Kiernan Loud. Or Declan Loud. Again, I don't know who's answering in that house. I have no idea. But which team did Wilt Chamberlain play for after leaving the Harlem Globetrotters? That's the answer right there. Kiernan with the answer. Yes, it was the Philadelphia Warriors. Not the Golden State Warriors, but the Philadelphia Warriors. After playing for the Harlem Globetrotters, Wilt Chamberlain joined the NBA and played for the Philadelphia Warriors. He later played for the San Francisco Warriors, Philadelphia 76ers, and the Los Angeles Lakers. Really, he back and forth it like that. That is so weird. He played for the Philadelphia Warriors. Then when they switched to San Francisco, he went with them. But then he switched back to the Philadelphia 76ers. I think he just liked Philly, right? That's kind of weird. Yeah, anyways, that was that, and this is this, and this is the movie of the month. For the second graders, the movie of the month is not Rudy. It's not. And I knew that was going to happen, and it's because I didn't change it yet. But the movie is the second grade movie for the month, which is this one right here. When the Game Stands Tall. All right? When the Game stands tall. I have not seen this movie. I need to. This is one that I need to watch because it's about the Spartans. I'm pretty sure this is about like De La Salle's team. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's a 2014 film, and it's about the school that was right by me in the Bay Area. The De La Salle head coach, Bob Ludicar, where he retired, and it was about the Open Division State Championship in December 2012. The reason that I really like this, though, is because this school is all about culture. Even if it's like a bad culture sometimes, because it's kind of like frat boyish. It's an all-boys school with Crondelet as its girls' school next door, but the culture that they built around this thing, man, they dominate, like football especially, but even like basketball sometimes, because they have such an amazing culture. Like kids in third grade want to play for this high school, and I know that Texas has a whole bunch of schools like that, but like just seeing it like firsthand, it was like really, really interesting. And I wouldn't mind developing something like this for what we have, but to develop something like this, it takes a whole lot of people working really, really hard for a long amount of time. So keep working and know that we're going to go toward this culture. I can't say how much I'm going to rate this movie, but if you're a second grader out there, watch this movie or anyone else, I'm pretty sure it's a good movie. It got rated pretty well, but let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know by doing a movie review. And let's not forget that the quote of the day is fall forward. All right. I'll see you guys at workouts tonight. Again, we have workouts in the Broomfield area, and that's it. So you got about 20 people coming. So make sure that you show up on time. Make sure that you work your hardest, please. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Cue my music so I can get out of here. Reese's. Pieces, everybody. Way harder than that. Let's go. I want it to be dangerous.